Hello and welcome back to That Chick Angel TV. I am finally doing an Ask Angel. Let me see if I can do it like this. Here we go. Hopefully y'all can see me okay. There are so many questions for me to get to. I didn't get to do all of them, but I picked out the ones that I thought were the best ones to answer. Okay, let's get to it. All right. My first question is from my favorite girl, Gigi Insomniac. She says, what are 3 things you wish for your kiddos? 1 would be for them to outlive me, and that they have a long life. 2, for them to know Jesus as their Lord and Savior and trust in Him the way I do, because He brings me a lot of comfort. So I hope they have a wonderful relationship with Him as well. And 3, for them to find love. Yeah, those are the 3. I love my husband to pieces. He makes my life so much better, even when he gets on my last freaking nerves. I hope they find that type of love too. All right. How Inc. I'm not going to answer your question, but I think it's hilarious that you wanted me to address the rumors about Beyonce. But honey, when people are lying on Queen Bey, you just ignore the haters, okay? We don't have time for that shade. Second question from Kitten Cat. I really like this one. How do you think you'll adjust going from a mom of 1 to 3? And is there anything in particular you are worried about? I don't know how I'm going to adjust from being a mom of 1 to 3. I really don't. I think the biggest thing that I'm worried about is my first son, Marcus, was so easy. Like, he truly was an angel sent from above. Like, when people have said, you're not going to get any sleep. We slept through the night when we started. Like, when we came home, we slept through the night. I could take this boy anywhere. He was just the calmest, sweetest baby. And I just pray I get the same with these 2 boys. I'm worried more so that their sleep patterns will be opposite of each other. And we can't have that, because that means that I don't get any time to just do what I need to do. So that's just getting them realizing that these 2 I have to put on a schedule, because, it's not one of them. Hold on, let me let my dog out before she pees on my floor. Okay. All right, so the next question is from Maria Rabis. She asked, will I be filming the birth of my 2 sons? Yes, I will. I'm not sure how much you all are going to get to see of it. It just depends on how well the birth goes or how not well. We're praying for great. And what all I think is appropriate to show you all. But yes, I definitely plan on capturing the birth of these 2 babies, because my mother recorded the birth of my son, Marcus, and she did a horrible job. So we're going to put somebody else on that duty. Next question is from Tassie Cameron. Do you plan on breastfeeding the twins? How long? Yes, I do. I think breastfeeding is the best thing you could ever do for your kids. I'm very pro breastfeeding, not to try to make anybody feel bad if they are, using formula for their kids, but I exclusively breastfed Marcus. I'm hoping to do the same with the twins up until they're 12 months, up until I move them to cow's milk. Marcus, I breastfed until he was 18 months because he was not trying to give up his boob. He was like, these are mine. So hopefully I can wean both of the boys off at 12 and that they stick with it until they're 12 months, not 12 years old. Cheerleader 1307 says, what advice would you give a new mother? I would tell a new mother, 1, that there is no manual that is truly going to prepare you to be a mom, and that you have to trust that you do have some motherly instinct, and trust your gut. I am not a worrywart when it comes to being a mom. Like, I took my son to the emergency room twice in his entire life, and it just worked out. This is what I say. Put your best foot forward whenever you can, because you're not always going to be able to. So you want to definitely take advantage of the moments where you can be the best mom possible, because there will be times when you're not actually hitting the mark, and you want to be able to feel confident enough to know that when you could hit the mark, you did, or you surpassed it, and when you couldn't, that it's okay and your child will survive. So put your best foot forward when you can for your child, and when you can't, know that it's going to be okay. We're not perfect, and at the end of the day, they're going to love you because they know that you're trying your best. I guess that's my biggest thing. And trust your instinct, and don't take too much advice to heart, because everybody has an opinion, and not all those opinions are going to work for you. Okay, last question. Bluefish0891. How do you manage to be able to balance out your time with your husband, your son, your pregnancy, friends, schoolwork, and what you love to do? I don't know. I love to have a lot of things crammed in my day. I do. I remember Wendell, who you all see all the time, the guy who's Kirby from Sweet Life, and who's Curtis from Body of Proof, and who's the Middle of High Life guy. Anyways, he used to be like, Angie, your life is so chaotic. I can't wait till you could just sit down. He was like, because it just looks miserable. I said it looks miserable to you, but I love it. And he just could not get that, because he would love to just sit on the beach and not do anything. I like that every once in a while, but that's not the life that I like to live. I like to know that I'm getting things done. So half the time I'll put stuff on my plate to get done that might not need it to be put on my plate. But that's just me. I like to live life as a person who is accomplishing things every single day. But the way I balance it is that I prioritize. When my husband is at home, there are certain times where I know this is my time with him, and I try to give that to him. Same thing with my son. And then I also know that besides God, I come first. My husband comes second. My child comes third. So mama's got to be happy, not a superficial happy. I mean mentally right, spiritually right, before I can deal with them. So I make sure I put myself in that place good first, and then my friends and schoolwork and all that stuff comes after that. So as long as I can keep myself in a good place, I can balance all these things throughout the day and know that if I don't get to something that's like lower on my list, that's like 4 or 5 on my list, it's okay. I'll get to it later on in the week. But I know, like I said, besides God, Angel is number one. I gotta make sure Angel is mentally happy, not selfishly happy, but like right in the brain, right in the spirit, in order for me to be able to balance these things in a healthy relationship. Because I feel like when I'm with people, I give them my all. I hope so. I hope my friends feel that way. I think sometimes my husband be trying to feel neglected, but he's spoiled. That's all that is. Yeah, and I'm hoping that when these 2 boys come along, I mean, I'll be out of school soon after they're born, so that'll be great. So I won't have that, so all I'll have is acting in the vlogs, and they'll be there to just, get all the mommy's attention while their big brother's at school. So that's it for Ask Angel. I'll be doing another pregnancy update. I am 22 weeks. I'm filming this the day that I'm uploading it, so this is all, so the way you see my face is what my face looks like right now. Chubby and pregnant. And my belly is just as big. Make sure you check out my blog. I haven't put up anything this week, but I will put up something this week. If you didn't see the last one I put up, check it out from last week, which is at thatchickangel.wordpress.com. As always, please subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 30,000. I would love to hit 30,000 before the end of the year. Let's make it happen. And as always, check me out on the Mom's View, and check out my sketch comedy group, one word, no caps, on YouTube. Alright, God bless you guys. As always, again, you can leave the hashtag AskAngel, and I will hopefully get to your question. Thank you guys for being so supportive. You all are wonderful. You all make this so worth. You all are the ones that make it worth it all. Oh, and people ask me if I have names for the babies. I do.